So the purge continues. I have spent another day cleaning things out, putting things away, and getting things into perspective. And it gave me a few thoughts that I wanted to share with you. And there are a few advantages to being over 55. And some of these may ring true to a lot of people, but some of them not so much. So I wanted to share them. Let me know what you think. Things that are advantageous of being seasoned over 55. Number one, your bucket list is your priority. And when I say priority, it's a priority because we understand that we don't have as much time as we used to have. And that long list of things that we've always wanted to do, it gets more and more important because we don't know how much time we have to accomplish it. So that bucket list becomes your priority. Getting things done becomes your priority. Stopping the procrastination and the putting things off and saying, I'll do it tomorrow. No, we stop doing that because we understand that the older we get, tomorrow is less and less promised to us. Now, there are people leaving this earth every single day, old, young, and everything in between. However, once you get over 50, you start to look at things and you start to realize that you may have more time behind you than you have in front of you. So you make things that are important to you a priority. And my bucket list is just that, a priority. There was a young lady on TikTok, and there was a list of 100 things that she wanted to manifest. I wrote down 1 to 100 in my journal, and I couldn't even fill the 100 spaces. Now, I came close. I probably got 65 or 70 things on the list. Some of them important, some of them not so important. But I couldn't even come up with 100 things. So I think I'm doing pretty good in the manifestation, part of my life. And my bucket list is not that long. So I encourage each and every one of you, figure out what your bucket list is. Figure out what's important. Figure out what you want to get done. And not what you want to get done down the road, what you want to get done as soon as possible. After I made that list, I also made a list of the things that were most important to me in this last quarter of the year. And I think that you should do the same. Number 2, you manage how your time is spent. I no longer spend time scrolling and not paying attention to what's going on, just letting the weekends go by without doing the things that are important to me. I focus on what's important and how I spend my time. And more importantly than that, I focus on who I spend my time with, because time is a commodity. It is the one thing that we cannot get back. So I don't waste my time on foolish, frivolous things. I don't waste my time on drama. I don't waste my time on confusion. I try my level best to use my time wisely. Because like I said, time is the one thing that you cannot get back. And as we age, we start to feel like our time is getting shorter. We have less and less of it. The time is moving faster. We get to the end of the day a lot faster than I feel like we did, previously. So time is valuable. It's a commodity, and I don't waste it. I put forth every effort to use my time wisely all day, every day. I had a full day today. I was getting my apothecary together because I got a lot of new herbs in, and I was just cleaning up my house because there's nobody here but me, and there are a few things that sometimes get put off that I need to do, and getting that apothecary together was one of them, and finishing my vision board was another. And I can check those off the list. They are done, and I didn't waste time getting them done. Number 3, you appreciate the body that God gave you. Now, I have toyed with the whole weight loss thing back and forth, up and down, round and round, but I appreciate this body that the good Lord gave me. I appreciate the things that have gone wrong with it, and I take care of it, and I appreciate all the things that have gone right with it. I am blessed to have, my mind, to know what's going on around me and what I need to do to get things accomplished. I have been blessed with decent health. We've all had some health issues, and, I think I talked to you guys before, my cholesterol was a little higher. But it's nothing that diet and exercise won't get under control. So I appreciate this body that God gave me, and I've decided that I'm no longer going to abuse it. I'm not going to be consuming foods that don't make me feel good or that aren't good for me. I'm cutting back on the alcohol. I'm picking up the exercise. I'm doing everything that I can to take care of this body that the good Lord blessed me with, because I know that this time around, this is the only one I get. And if I don't take care of it, if I abuse it, then I won't be able to use it, and it won't function in the ways that I think it should. So having this body, being blessed with this body, I am grateful for it. My mom had her second knee surgery, or her surgery on her second knee. She ended up having 2 surgeries on the first knee, but she finally got that done. She waited till she was 82 years old to have knee surgery. You know, she put it off and she put it off and she put it off until it was unbearable. But we got to take care of ourselves. We cannot allow our joints to get to a point where it's unbearably painful before we go in and do something about it. If your body is hurting, if something is going on with you, it's your body's way of telling you there's something you need to pay attention to. And you need to stop what you're doing and pay attention to it. Number 4, you get to be your own fashionista. You get to put on whatever you want. And that primarily means something comfortable. I have learned how to have cute little sparkly sandals and cute little dress shoes that are no longer uncomfortable heels. I don't wear clothes that are uncomfortable. I like things to be free flowing. I like to put on my exercise gear when I'm just walking around the house. I'm going to always put on my makeup. I'm going to always make sure my hair is done. But in terms of clothing, I am not trying to keep up with trends. I'm not concerned about what anybody else is wearing. All I'm concerned about is comfort and ease. And that's what I'm doing moving forward. I am my own fashionista. Whatever you see me in, that's what the seasoned lady felt like she needed to put on at the time. And I hope everybody else finds it attractive and adorable. But if not, as long as I'm comfortable, that's really all that matters. Being over 55, you no longer have to concern yourself with drama. You don't have to concern yourself with drama. Don't let drama phase you. And once you get to be a certain age, the things that people get upset about, you just kind of looking at them like, are you seriously upset about that? That could have been so much bigger. I currently work for a financial institution. And before that, I was a social worker. I had children down on my caseload. I had families devastated by things. Nothing that can happen at that bank can compare to those things that some of those families went through. So nothing at work gets me in a tizzy. Nothing or nobody gets me caught up. I don't get involved in drama. I don't do toxic. I don't do any of that. I have the ability to simply overlook it. And that just recently happened once I got over 50. I started to realize that the things that we get all bent out of shape about and carry on about, there's no need for that. There's absolutely no need for it. Tomorrow, it won't even matter. 5 minutes from now, it won't even matter. And I suggest that you let that go and don't even worry about it. And last but not least, you are primarily responsible for you. Nobody else. That means your happiness. That means your food. That means your livelihood. That means everything. Many of you are blessed to have significant others that look after you and take care of you. But at the end of the day, it is your responsibility to make sure your needs are met, that you are happy, that you are healthy, and you are whole. And the moment we take responsibility for those things for ourselves, it's a freeing experience. You're no longer looking for people to make you smile. You're no longer looking for people to make you happy. You're no longer looking for people for you to find peace. You have peace within yourself and the things that you do. So you no longer worry about that. So these are some of the advantages of being 55 plus, because there can be a lot of disadvantages of getting older, but we're not focusing on any of those. We're going to make our bucket list our priority. We're going to manage our time wisely with how we spend it and who we spend it with. We are going to appreciate this body that God gave us, and we're going to take care of it. We're going to avoid drama and toxic people at all costs, and we're going to take responsibility for our own happiness. That's it, and that's all. So make sure your notifications are turned on, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and till the next time, the seasoned lady is signing out. It is advantageous to be over 50. So take care of yourself so that you can get there. Till the next time, toodles.